Buchanan did a nice job. He didn't have his best control tonight, but he battled. He pitched well with base runners. He had a big pickoff at first base, which was big at the time. 94 pitches. He was 9 for 24 on the first pitch strikes. That was something that he was struggling with. That he was so much better his last outing, but he hung in there and did a good job for us. Offensively, Marlon Byrd with a big swing of the bat picked up Howard right there with a man on base, 2-run homer, and Ashe had a big double, first and second, no outs.
It's just another case of scoring early and kind of going with that, and just a different energy and different atmosphere. I think we talked about it yesterday. It's like the 5th time in the last 7 or 8 games, and I think you guys have won all those games.
Makes a big difference. Getting runs up on the board, it sets a tone that we're going to score runs. Makes a big difference with our pitcher out there. In this case, Buchanan pitching with some runs, able to add on, and on the offensive side, really took advantage of what was ever given to us. What was given to us: hit by pitches, some base on balls, and wild pitches. So we had base runners, which were on base to make that happen. So we took advantage of a lot of different things.
Has Bird's consistent power stroke impressed you? He hasn't gone into too many slumps so far.
Oh, he's strong. He's a strong guy. He works very hard. Birdie really. He's one of the first ones at the ballpark. He prepares. He loves to hit, and he's strong. He stays in great shape. He keeps his power stroke. I mean, for me, he's a threat every time he comes up to make something good happen like that.
How cool was the 8th inning there returning pinch hitting?
Yeah, that was a special moment. I thought it was outstanding by the fans. Saltamacchia actually went out to the mound unprompted. I thought that was classy, and I thought it was a special moment.
How much have you thought, if at all, about how the next few weeks can really affect this team's destiny for a few years to come? Whether buying or selling at the deadline, and this is the few weeks for them to tell management this is what we want?
Well, we're basically focused on the series at hand, and the guys are together. We just had a good road trip. We want to continue down that path, and that's pretty much where the focus is. This is a big game tonight to stop this streak and hopefully start another one.
How concerned are you about the 2 late drops?
That's rare. You won't see that every day.
Did he explain what happened?
No.
Cody's kind of picked up where he left off from May. What do you think's been the difference between that April was really rough for him, and then since then he seems to be?
Yeah, I would say he's even better than in May. I mean, he's really on the ball. He's really aggressive on strikes. He's real good stroke in the zone. He's stinging the ball hard consistently, and I think he's even ahead of where he was before. It's good. He's that added bat that it's good to have.
When you look down the road, do you see like a middle of the lineup type guy, like a high RBI run producing type of guy in Cody, or what?
Yeah, potentially, yes. Since he came back, really like the way he uses the whole field, and really good contact. He's showing some good pop, hitting the ball hard.
You guys have been beaten over the head a little bit about shutouts at home. Do you think you just need to see your guys play more games here? Do you think generally in that road trip and everything, you think they're at a point where they could maybe shrug that part of the thing off?
Yeah, I think so. With the games that we have at home, last night we hit balls hard, nothing to show for it. Tonight we hit some balls, had base runners, put some pressure on them, took what they gave us, had a couple big swings of the bat. I see more of that coming from the guys.
So did you find it difficult at all to sort of be patient for that?
Well, that's part of the game. I look at the potential bats that we have and what can happen with base runners. It starts with having base runners and getting the pitcher in the stretch, and then the potential of now with Cody back, potential of somebody popping one up and down the lineup, coming up with a big hit.
Ryan, when you were young, and now you watch Cody, do you remember at that point of your career, was there a light that went on, or was there a point where you started to get it for whatever reason that you may be seeing in Cody now?
It took some time for me. I didn't really feel comfortable till really my third year on the offensive side of things, and I think he's ahead of that with his potential and his swing and his swing plane, and as strong as he is, I see him ahead of that.
You guys were able to take advantage of a lot of their mistakes tonight. I mean, wild pitches, the one error by Salomaki at third. I mean, is that something that you feel like you've done? You haven't done a good enough job at all year of kind of making the other team pay for their miscues?
Well, in tonight's case, having the base runners, all starts with that. It starts with some first and thirds, having the guys on base, having Jimmy and Chase do a double steal to put pressure on them. It's those type of things to have the base runners out there, which can create those opportunities.